Kryptonian secrets, corn queens, and beauty pageant meteor girls gone wild. What? This week, Smallville throws a party and then immediately sets it on fire. Sorry, the prompter is totally jacked up here. Kara crashes the Miss Sweet Corn pageant. Lana returns from the dead again. And a frozen combat kicks off a meteor power treasure hunt. From explosive watermelons to icy villains, buckle up because Miss Congeniality is coming to Smallville. You get it, Maggie?
Yeah, I get it.
Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are
hopefully awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky thing is somebody Smallville. That's right, everybody, because this is Going Back to Smallville, our weekly podcast where Maggie and I rewatch and recap every episode of Smallville, week by week, episode by episode. We have just kicked off season 7. Some would say the worst season of Smallville. Some would say this is maybe the worst episode of Smallville.
Well,
who can say?
Matt Sarah says this is not even the worst episode ever either.
Well, I hate to one-up the Oracle, but up your nose with a rubber hose, bud. I don't even know what that means. Hey, Maggie, did you know that this episode is brought to you by Basilius of Stupidonia and Lady Hikari?
Holy crap, I love those two.
That's right. Thank you for being our Patreon producers. You
Lord
are both
Basilius
awesome.
and Lady Hikari.
That's right. Maggie, why don't you talk for a second? Wow.
Hey. Oh, God.
It's fine. I'm just trying to get
sorry, the monitors
display
went all
effects
crazy.
here.
Say hey, hello to Chat Lou. Matt's yours. Happy to see you.
Man, why is it doing that?
Let's see.
Drama career.
Trying to think of some. Oh, I'll tell y'all. So, standardized testing, state standardized testing at my school has started. And it started today. And I told every single one of my classes that they have to be quiet out in the hall, which, duh, that's a rule anyways. Well, listen, second graders are built differently these days. It doesn't matter if you say the building's on fire, they'll just stay there in the fire. They don't care. So I said, okay, before we leave this room, number one, no talking out in the hall. They're testing right here, like right up the hallway from us. You better not say a single word. And they're like, yeah, we know. And I was like, well, let me add something to it.
Okay.
You don't speak to me unless, one, you're dying, bleeding out, puking all over the place, or if you poop yourself. That's the only time you get to talk to me. And if you try to talk to anyone and me, I said, I will call you out by your name and ask you this question. They're all like, what question? They're like, I'll say, blah, blah, blah. Did you poop your pants? I said, if you don't want that question asked to you out in the hallway on cameras and everybody in the school can hear it, I said, you better be shutting your mouth. And they're like, yes. Didn't hear a peep.
Good job, Maggie.
I pooped mine. Sorry.
Hey, speaking of pooping pants, let's go back to Smallville.
What?
Again, I thought I was hitting the
I've
folder.
pooped mine before too, Hikari. It's all good.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, you did that shit.
Yeah. Everybody's done it at some point in their lives.
Everybody pooped their pants.
Everybody shits.
What did she say? She said, if poop in your pants, well, I guess it's pee in your pants. If pee in your pants is cool, then I'm Ethel Merman. Is that what she said? She said
like
something
that.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. This is season 7,
Poopy
episode
pants.
3. Fierce. Just wait till you find out why it's called Fierce, Maggie.
Because
Just
of modeling.
Maybe. Special thanks, as always, to smallville.fandom.com and, well, no, just them, for helping us curate the information for this episode. We greatly appreciate you. Maggie, if you hear something hitting the microphone, Maggie's drinking a 40 tonight, so
Yeah.
she needed that.
A
That
liter.
good.
A liter. 1.25 liters.
1.25 liters. 1.25 liters. Oh, look what I got.
Look at that.
These were $1.
Yeah, they were at Walmart. We're like, what?
Let's
Man,
get a
if that-
couple. 420 rules.
Whoa.
Gilmore Leal
Hey.
says, hey, 420,
Hey.
smoke it if you got it.
Toke it up, man.
Eat some Funyuns.
Bong.
Hey. Snoochie boochies. Just smoking
don't-
doobies with my brothers.
We don't smoke pot, if you can't tell.
I don't do drugs, just weed.
Just sweet.
That was half baked.
Ah.
Motherfucker want ice cream. All right, this is episode 135 overall. The original air date was October 11th, 2007. New to your show, but the good vibes off the hook. Hey, thanks.
Hey,
You know,
thanks, man.
that's why we
God
do a
made
lot
the
of
bird, the
What?
bees, and the tree.
the bird, the bees, and the trees.
The tree. Oh my god.
I mean, it's not wrong. Sex, drugs, and Smallville, everybody. Written by Holly Harold, whose previous episodes include Season 3's Magnetic, Obsession, Season 4's Facade, Pariah, Season 5's Lexmas, Void, and Season 6's Fallout. Gilmo says, dig the shirts. Hey,
Thanks, man.
Thanks. We got these on Amazon. I think, yeah. We actually we bought some for our children as well because we're those kind of people.
I don't think Henry's fits his
Probably not. We was gonna wear them all together on Free Comic Day, and then that didn't happen. So now we're gonna wear them to the Superman premiere, which is only 9 weeks away, baby.
Oh god. Oh, that hurts my brain.
Directed by Whitney Ranzik, whose previous episodes include Season 4's Spirit, Season 5's Hidden, and Tomb. And Oracle. Hey, Matt
Matt
ZR.
ZR.
Hey,
Hey.
the directed
you.
you. Season 6 is Wither, Rage, and Labyrinth.
Are you? Wait.
Are you
Oh,
the
crap.
stone keeper?
Are you?
Keymaker?
Are you? Are you the? Oh crap! I forgot it.
Well, Maggie, what do you think about that? At Smallville's Harvest Festival, Clark tries to help Kara blend in, but tensions rise when she enters the Miss Sweet Corn pageant, drawing attention to herself.
Howdy, y'all! It's
my
a
God.
Miss Sweet Corn pageant.
Things and stuff. Updo poofs. Anyway, meanwhile, a trio of meteor-infected girls plot to steal a time capsule that may hold a Kryptonian relic. When one of the girls attacks Jimmy, Kara saves him, exposing herself further. Exposing herself. But you get it? Despite their
sounds
differences... Huh? Did you not hear that?
No.
What? I've been hitting sounds like the whole time. You haven't heard
I
any
haven't
of it?
heard it. There it goes.
Oh my god, I've been hitting
Wow,
like...
I bet everybody's like, what?
Wait, so there was no music either? Like
I heard the music.
that music?
Yeah.
That's so weird. Maybe I muted it just a minute ago when I pulled the audio down. Okay. Anyway, we're back.
Oh,
Clark,
thanks, man.
what?
Says thank you. I've watched it briefly, time to time, but started really liking the good vibes. Great show. Lots of smiles and laughs.
Aw, thank you.
Thanks,
I
man.
appreciate that.
Fun times.
Guillermo. And Burst Jones says models turned actresses.
Yep,
Unfortunately, that is true.
that is true.
That's what it's all about, Hikari
America's
says.
next top model.
Well, Maggie, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Also, Burst Jones says, can't wait for the rewatch of Season 8. Fuck yeah, Burst Jones. Oh my God. Season 8, listen, Season 7 getting like all the way down into the fucking drags of the show, all right? And then Season 8, like a fucking phoenix rising from the ashes. Just like fucking... I haven't seen this show since CW. Hey, Kayazaki.
Yeah.
I like your name. Hey, no worries. This is
Yeah.
Maggie's first time watching it,
Yeah.
so no worries. You're in the right place. Hikari
Miss.
says girl. I think it's because
Well, because it said.
she was given.
Yeah. It's fierce.
Oh, look at that blue steel.
I watched it back in the day. God, how Tyra Banks treated all those girls was awful.
Wait, you watched it?
Yes. I
So
did.
wait. So do you recognize anybody in this?
Oh, not really. Like, I can't remember. I watched multiple seasons of it. So
I wasn't gonna bring this up until later.
Oh,
but the
God.
main bad guy,
Yeah.
the main girl, she was the winner of season 3.
Holy crap.
Yep,
Wow.
that's true.
I think Coolsville sucks.
All right, Clark and Kara team up to stop the thieves and begin to better understand one another, while Lex sets his sights on Kara, suspecting she holds dangerous secrets.
Dangerous secret.
This is season 7, episode 3, Fierce.
Eva. Marcel.
Eva.
You know what? Like, however you spell it. Like, I feel like
Crenshaw, apparently.
even when
Hank Henshaw. Crenshaw? I don't know. It's the last name. Well, we'll
Hank
talk
Shaw.
about it. Well, there's Hank Henshaw, right? Hank Crenshaw. Fuck, now I'm confused. One of them Cyborg Superman, all right? Hank Henshaw is Cyborg Superman
okay,
in the comics.
yeah,
And then her last name, I think, is Crenshaw in the show. In the show, I think, unless I'm confused.
But like the more
Doesn't
and more I think about it now, like I felt like during the episode when the girl showed up, I felt like I did recognize her, but like I couldn't put my finger on it.
Yeah.
And now the more and more it's brought up, I'm like, holy crap, yep,
Yep. That was her. She was serving.
she was
But-
serving.
Speaking of serving, Maggie, what did you think of this episode? I was hoping to try and get a serving, and it just didn't happen.
What do I think of this episode? Good God, how generic do we have to be, guys? Like,
It was so
it
awful.
was so bad. And like, I'm sorry. Why are y'all doing this to Jimmy? Why are you making him look at Kara with big old googly eyes
What?
and drool?
What? You
And
mean
when
to
he's
tell
got
me?
Chloe.
You mean to tell me you don't believe that Jimmy and Kara? No, it's
I
stupid.
bet people
It's a
say the
fucking
same thing
terrible
about
idea.
me and you.
It's a terrible idea. It's terrible.
No, I'm
Like honestly, I hate the Jimmy Kara thing. Honestly, the more we watch of the show of season 7, we're only in the 3rd episode. The
Mhm.
more I remember just why I hate this season so bad. Like there are the big reasons which I can't talk about just yet because you're not, I don't want to spoil you. But like a lot of it, unfortunately, it revolves around their use of Kara.
Yeah.
And like I love Kara. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. And I think she does a fantastic job. Laura
She
Vandervoort
does.
or whatever.
She does, but like the writing is not the best for her, you know?
Yeah.
And it is Hank Henshaw for Cyborg Superman.
Thank you. Thank you, Matt ZR.
Yeah.
Kazaki says, one thing I always thought was weird about Clark's past were the two women, Lana Lang and Lois Lane, closely similar names. Yes, agreed.
Yes.
There's also Lex Luthor, Lionel Luthor,
Mm-hmm.
Luthor, Lucas Luthor,
There was Lloyd.
Lloyd. Yeah. There
Yeah.
was Lucy Lane.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
right.
But no,
Thanks,
it
CJ.
always got me mixed up when I first was watching. I think it was Superman the Animated Series, and they brought up Lana Lang, and like I couldn't hear the ing.
You're
like
like
the NG.
Lana Lane? What the?
Yeah, I thought it was Lana Lane, and I
Yeah.
thought, so wait, there's a Lana Lane and a Lois Lane. Like, are they sisters?
Yeah.
I don't understand. And I mean, it wasn't until Smallville when I realized, oh, there actually is
Yeah,
a difference there. But yeah, it is weird. Lots of double letter names.
Yeah. That's
in,
usually a very common.
comics.
Well, that's a very common thing too. Peter
Yeah.
Parker.
Peter Parker. That's it. That's the only one. Clark Kent. Bruce Bane.
No.
Barry Ballin.
Like I think it's
Nailed
more
it.
common in Marvel comics. I think.
Reed Richards.
Yep.
Sue Storm.
Mm-hmm.
Logan Lachlan.
Anyways,
this
but
episode sucked.
Yeah, and the whole beauty pageant thing, they should have. It didn't exist, okay? Like,
What do you mean?
barely, yeah, we saw behind, like, the backstage of where they's getting ready.
Oh.
But, like, we didn't really and truly see the beauty pageant. Like,
Oh, yeah. No, they only.
it was like a snippet.
The
and they're
only
like,
plot.
Guess what? Kara won.
Yeah. And I mean, the only reason this plot exists, I'm certain, is to get her in a swimsuit.
Yes, that's all.
Like,
it is.
that's the only reason.
That's the only reason.
And to tie in with America's Next Top Model.
Yeah.
Like, I truly believe it's kind of like when they did the vampire episode in season 5, just so they could get Spike to say there's no such thing as vampires.
And
I feel like, I feel like this is the only reason this episode exists.
Yes.
It's not good. Everything in it. Here's the worst part about this episode. Okay, it commits the cardinal sin.
Uh-oh.
It's boring.
Yeah, it is.
All right. It's not even like that. I'm not even mad at like how bad a lot of the choices are.
Yeah.
It's just not enjoyable of a watch.
No.
You know, like.
No.
I don't know. We was talking about it after the fact, and I was like, the fact that Lana is like the best part of this episode,
Yeah.
says a lot about this show.
Yes.
Like, my God, the fact that that's how far down we have gone, that she's the best part.
Yes.
What's up?
And I apologize. I am from the South, and if I butcher your name, I apologize. But Guillermo,
Yeah.
says the puppy was freaking me out. Like, is it the weed or real?
Oh, the dog,
The dog?
Lucy, looking at you.
Lucille, this is Lucy. She's real.
She's real. She's our
Yeah.
14-year-old. Is she 14? She'll be 15 in July.
Yeah.
And that's human years,
Yes.
to be clear. So she's like 750 years old.
Yeah.
I think that's how math works.
Weed hasn't kicked in that strong. The dog is real, friend.
But instead of sitting here and just butchering this episode for a little bit, let's go ahead and get into the segments where we'll really break it down. So let's get into war. What is it good for?
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
That's right. Saw Matt ZR in chat says Matt is going to bitch more about the next episode. Yes, that is 100% true. Maggie
All
already
right.
knows. She saw the thumbnail of who's in the next episode. Did you forget?
Yes.
I mean,
forgot.
I'll remind you if you want me to.
Yeah.
Dean Cain.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Fuck
Dean Cain. That's right. That's right. Fuck him up his stupid ass. God, go make another God's Not Dead movie, you freak. All right. So this is how Clark and Lana have progressed this week. Lana returns to Smallville and reunites with Clark, which I enjoyed.
Yes.
I did enjoy that.
It was actually nice.
It was
And
nice.
I will say one of my favorite parts of when she's in the house
Yeah.
is when Clark is like looking at Kara when she has the bikini on, just trying
Yeah.
to balance the books. God love it. And how Lana looks at him trying to handle that situation is so hilarious and adorable at the same
It
time.
was.
It was that was something I caught. I was like, this is really funny. If Lana gets to watch this whole thing go down,
Yeah.
this is gonna be great.
I mean, honestly, and I don't recall past this episode how much of that we see, but like Lana is, for all intents and purposes, living at the farm.
Yeah, I figured.
Like I'm pretty certain of that.
yeah.
And so like seeing Clark interact with Kara and like, I mean, what we saw in this episode, like I feel like that's a pretty
Yeah.
standard thing that we get this
It's
season.
so funny seeing Tom be so uncomfortable.
Dude, that was like the only good parts of this episode.
Yeah.
Was now, but at the same time, Clark really fucking annoying, you know?
Yeah,
Like-
back off with the daddy stuff.
I mean, immediately turning into Jonathan.
yes.
Like, as if he didn't just live his entire fucking life, you know? And like, I get it. I get what they're going for. That's great. But like,
Yeah.
it's also boring, okay?
And also, Clark, I mean, yes, Clark has some of those traits of Jonathan, but like, he wouldn't immediately, I don't think he would like just immediately become Jonathan right off the
I
bat.
don't think so. I mean, if he did, then what was the point of the entire show?
Yeah.
What was the point of the past 7 seasons if Clark was just turning into season 1 Jonathan?
Yeah. Oh my god.
You know? I mean, that's what I'm saying.
He drank so much.
He did. He smoked a lot of weed.
Oh my god,
too.
he smoked a
Yeah, it's
lot of
crazy.
weed. Yeah.
And all Martha wanted was to make some fucking pies, and nobody would let her, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, I think I also hate how fucking annoying they make Kara in this. Just like a bratty teenager.
Yes.
And, like, I know that's kind of what they're going for, but it's just so played out.
Yeah.
And, like, we're 7 seasons deep into this show. Do we really need to go back to teenagers with superpowers, not, you know, wanting to rebel against their normal parent? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's basically the plot of the show. Like, we're basically just back in season 1 again.
Yeah.
And it's just so boring, you know? And at every turn, she doesn't listen to Clark. She belittles him, which is fair because he's also controlling and completely ignoring everything she has to say. Like, they're not communicating at all, which does not speak to Clark's growth as a character.
No.
Period. You know? And, like, I don't know.
There's a lot
The
of things.
The whole thing, just the way they're handling this entire structure between them two. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
And, like, I think that's one of the reasons why I hate this season as much as I do. But then they also do other plot things revolving around, like, Lex. Like, Lex's story.
Yeah, Matt CR said in chat earlier, he said, yeah, let's go back to season 1 Lex where he's obsessed with somebody the whole entire time.
Not even that. Like, that's just, like, what, the first half of this season that he's like that? And then the back half, there's a whole nother plot, and it's stupid. I hate that plot because it's so out of nowhere. Like, the retcon stuff. Anyway, I've talked about this a lot. So I'm just gonna, you know.
Let's go.
Dean Cain was on Michael Rosenbaum's non-Smallville podcast today. Pretty entertaining.
Oh,
Man, does Michael Rosenbaum tell him to go fuck himself?
Does Michael Rosenbaum
I'm assuming not.
fact check him?
Because Dean Cain sucks, man. He's, you know, he's anytime these guys, like, stop having a career, they just, you know, they go over to, like, the right wing party and, you know, like, hey, I could still get paid by, you know, fucking supporting RFK or some bullshit, you know? Fucking piece of shits out here.
Don't get me started.
Ugh. I still remember there was, well, maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but there was a picture Brandon Routh took of himself with Dean Cain, like, on an airplane. And I want to say it was during COVID. And I want to say Brandon Routh was wearing a mask and Dean Cain wasn't.
I can't remember.
But I could be wrong about all of that. I literally could be misremembering everything. So, I don't know. Let's move on. After Clark and Lana reunite, it appears that Clark and Lana are finally together for the real and are giving their relationship another go.
For real life.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Do you think this goes well?
No. Bad. Bad.
Oh, Maggie.
I have learned.
Maggie.
I've learned.
It gets so much worse.
She doesn't get sick, does she?
No. I don't think so. In what way?
I don't
Like
know.
kryptonite poisoning?
No.
Like, you remember when they killed off Mary Jane because they said that, like, in the comics, they implied that she got
active,
like, radiation poisoning from Peter's sperm.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah.
Holy
That's
crap.
what, like, from years and years and years of being together, she got, like, cancer and died because of his.
God.
Yeah. I
Holy
mean,
shit.
radioactive spider blood. What are you gonna do, you know?
Radioactive.
What do you expect
sperm.
him not to do, cuz?
Spider sperm.
And I thought I was out of web fluid.
Yeah, Gamesey's savior. I agree. She doesn't like human customs, but, like, she still has that. They gave her the teenage attitude of, I know more than you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to listen to you,
And
even though you've been on this planet longer than I have.
Yes. And, like, again, I get it. I get, like, what's the word here? Like, the bones of what they're going for, right?
Yeah.
Like, she was expecting Kal-El to be a little baby. She's learned Krypton is going. Clark is actually like way older than her now. She was expecting to be in control of the situation. Now she's finding herself in a completely
Different.
out of her depth here, right?
Yeah.
And like I get that, but they're not giving us any of that. All they're giving us is she's a shitty teenager, you know? And like I don't know, to me it comes across like they don't know how to write women. Like, if I'm being honest.
They really don't.
And like, I don't know. I just feel like
They never have. They've never have known how to write women in the show.
I feel like, okay, remember how when we got Lois, it felt like they brought in Lois so that Lana and Chloe no longer had to be the eye candy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right. And so I feel like bringing in Kara was so Lois no longer had to be the eye candy.
Yeah.
And like, there can be so much more to her character, but they just make her so unlikable. Like, who is supposed to be rooting for Kara right now?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like what audience is supposed to be watching this and being on her side?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and
Except for you fanboys in chat.
And I mean that, like, you know, not looking ahead, not knowing who she becomes or what she does in the series or anything like that, because I honestly don't remember post season 7 anyway. But like, who is she for right now? Like, if they wanted to show me some more heartbreak, you know, like she's lost her entire life, like the struggle of her losing Krypton, like, is such a different story than Clark's, because Clark never knew it, right? So like that hurt isn't really there. But like for Kara, it's everything she ever knew, and it's gone, and she wasn't even awake to know about it, right? Like, show me that. There can be so much depth here, and there's none. There's just, oh, I'm not listening to you. I'm gonna fucking show off my tits and shit. I'm gonna fuck Jimmy Olsen. Like,
no,
you know?
she wasn't act like,
You know?
she wasn't say that at all.
Fuck you, Clark. You're not my real dad.
Super Podville podcast in chat. What's up? Kara's not that bad of a character, honestly.
She's not. It's just the way Smallville is handling her currently in this rewatch is terrible, in my opinion. And I'm totally fine to be incorrect here. And, you know, that's fine. I love Laura Vanderveer. I think she's great.
Yep.
But, like, the way they're handling her, just.
I knew it. Where I said, you fanboys. I knew it. I know she's your baby, Game C Savior. I know that. Daniel Sauces thinks the same as her. We like her.
Yeah. I love Supergirl.
Yeah.
On her own show.
Yeah.
On My Adventures with Superman.
Yeah.
On the Tomorrowverse that leads into Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah.
Freaking The Flash.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the new Supergirl movie. Like, I love Supergirl, especially as a concept. But like, man, it's not, again, just to be clear, and I'm beating a dead horse, so I'm going to move on.
Yes.
But to be clear, it's not Laura Vanderveer's fault.
No, it's
all right?
not.
It's the writing.
She does a great job.
Yes.
It is the writing.
The writing is just, what are we doing? We're 7 years deep into this. If this was season 2,
I would understand.
you know, sure. Like, Clark's just learned to see things from his parents' point of view, and now he has to instill those things into Kara. Okay, I'm with you. It's season 2, right? We're 7 years into this, and like,
we're going back into time.
Yeah, anyway. All right, I'm moving on. How Lex and Lana have progressed this week. Lana talks to Lex about not being completely free yet, and Lex informs her that she is free and clear from all charges because they have been dropped. Lex then asks Lana if she can see how everything he did was because he loved her, and Lana says no, that she can't see it that way. Excuse me.
She sends Lex away while also covering for Clark and Kara.
Yes. She's like, she's from Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
go Vikings.
Yeah, but like, what the fuck, Lex? You show up on the Kent farm?
Well, okay, in fairness, because I'm with you. Like, why the fuck is he at the Kent farm?
You both were like, what the?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like, you're insane, right?
Yeah.
But it does appear as though Lana invited him over to discuss the situation.
Okay.
Like, that's the way I read it, because she was expecting him.
Okay.
Right. So I assumed.
Yeah, she was sitting at the dining room table waiting.
And
so
she even said, like,
did
you really expect me to go back to the mansion or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah, and she also says, no, you can't sit down. You're standing there. Like, she does not want him to get comfortable at all. Oh, crap. Let's do the do.
Gotta do the do, maybe we'll boo the do's. It is time to rank the do's. Super Smallville, or I'm sorry, Super Podville podcast says, I can talk Smallville all day. I'd like to collab with you guys to talk about Smallville if interested. Absolutely.
Ooh.
You can hit us up. Let's see, probably DM us somewhere.
Either
we're
Blue
on-
Sky.
Yeah, Blue Sky, or if you want
Discord.
to join the Discord, we can hit it up there, figure something out. That'd be awesome. I'd love that.
Matt CR says, in fairness, Clark still shows up at the Luther Mansion.
Yeah, but that's
that.
you know,
All right, everybody say goodnight, Lucy.
Good night, Lucy. Clark's got that like righteous indignantness.
Doofusness.
Yeah, like when Clark goes there, it's to swing his super dong around, all right, and be like, "Listen here, Lex, you better fuck off and stop doing shit." All right. What?
Swing his dong around, God.
Well, just saying. All right, how Clark and Lex have progressed this week. They had no interaction, though. Right? They didn't talk.
Listen, I think Clark would beat the shit out of him.
I wish. Though they had no interaction, Kara is approached by Lex about saving him in the flood, and Kara denies it, but is now aware that Lex has an interest in her.
Run.
Wait, that was
Fly
the wrong one.
the fuck away, girl. Get off the planet. Find Martian Manhunter. Maybe he can help you out.
I hate everything about Lex and Kara. Like, just that we're retreading this stuff, things that happen with it. It's just all. This season just sucks ass.
I dread it. This makes me sick thinking about what could happen.
What? Oh, I thought you was reading a comment.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. Oh, that was me. Like, I'm scared.
How Clark and Lois have progressed this week. Well, everybody guess fucking what? Lois Lane does not appear in this episode. Oh. All right, let's get into continuity.
Carry on my wayward son.
Man, we should talk Supernatural at some point.
Oh God.
We'd have to watch 14 seasons.
Oh my God, man. Let's try to get a little bit closer to the end of Smallville before.
And Sailor Moon.
Oh,
and Digimon.
Sailor Moon's
Stop.
gonna go on forever.
Can't wait. Maggie, did you know that to be fierce means to be hostile or violent in force? This title is most likely a reference to Kara's attitude. This title could also refer to fierce winds. Are you okay? Oh, you're fixing your hair. The title could also refer. Wait, you want me to? Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Or fierce, like a model.
The title, Maggie, could also refer to fierce winds.
Ooh.
As Tempest Drake had the power to control the wind.
Who the hell is Tempest
That
Drake?
was one of the ladies' names that could.
Oh, okay.
Her name was Tempest Drake. Drake Mallard.
Man, what
Darkwing Duck.
was her mama smoking when she?
Well, Maggie, the word "fierce" was not used in this entire episode.
Wow.
This is the third time a tornado appeared in this episode, or in Smallville.
Yeah.
The first time was in the episode
Tempest.
Tempest Drake. Tempest controls the wind. Tempest is the name of the episode. Tornado. The second appearance was in
Jesus.
Vortex. However, the tornado in this episode was created with superpowers. Are they talking about like that little?
Yeah, how she dug up the ground.
That wasn't really. I wouldn't call that a tornado.
It was a cyclone.
It was like a. What do they call it? A whirly dirt. No,
Whirligig.
dirt devil, dust devil. Yeah.
Dirt devil.
You know, like when you're on a baseball field and, you know, yeah, that shit. Yeah.
Vacuum cleaner.
There you go. This is the first episode Jimmy Olsen appears in where he's billed in the opening credits as a part of the regular main cast. He had received billing in the opening credits of the first 2 episodes of this season, but did not appear in them. Jimmy was last seen in the episode Noir.
Boo!
Oh wait, that was the wrong one. That was the wrong one.
Boo!
I need to flip. I need to just flip those buttons. I keep getting messed
Super
up.
Podville podcast says, I thought the Martian Manhunter was named Oreo.
Oh my God.
He did leave an Oreo cookie in the show. Well, that's like his favorite food.
I once had a dog whose mom's name was Oreo.
Say it again, because that did not
I
make
once had a dog
Okay.
whose mom's name was Oreo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. His name was Coco.
Coco.
It's Coco's mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was she colored like an Oreo?
I don't know. We never.
Oh,
met her.
you never got
She
to
was. This isn't
Oh
funny.
my God.
This isn't funny.
No, don't do this. Don't be sad about animals.
It
Don't.
wasn't-
Don't
I
be
was
a
gonna
dick.
be funny, but as soon as I was about to say, I was like,
I
"This
know
isn't
it.
funny."
It's dark.
I was gonna say, ironically.
Say it. Say it. It's in your head.
Ironically, this isn't true.
Oh my
Or,
God.
it's not true. I was gonna say, ironically, she was hit by a milk truck. Cause Oreo, you get it? Cause like you put a Oreo in milk. Well, there was milk who dunked Oreo.
Shut up.
All right.
God. Wow.
I'm sorry.
We get it. Super Podville. Thank you.
So
Thank you, Super
sorry.
Podville. Oh my God.
All right, Kara.
Just ram a knife into me 1,000 times.
Kara uses her super speed in front of Lana when they first meet. Clark doesn't seem to object to this, and so may have told her who Lana is and that she knows about his powers off screen. Or something.
Run on sentence.
Yeah. In the shot of Smallville Street at the beginning of the episode, the shop with Smallville furnishings on its front was the same building used as the Fordman's department store. It is possible that Fordman's department store has either been sold or gone out of business since the deaths of Whitney and his dad.
Oh my God. That shit made me laugh. Oh my God. I forgot about that damn department store.
Remember? That's where you get your kayak at, you know?
Oh my God. And
Get some
Whitney.
tattoos.
Wah, wah. That's what I called Whitney. Wah, wah. Just out there with his little vest on. And he just looks like he hates life.
I mean, wouldn't you? He worked at a fucking department store.
A
God.
local
I don't want
department
your
store.
life, Dad.
I'm dying.
Jesus. This is the first episode of Smallville to feature a Smallville sheriff in the final cut of an episode since the death of Sheriff Nancy Adams in season 5 episode Lockdown.
R.I.P. Queen.
Now you listen here, McFly. You done come on now, get on them out of here. 'Cause this here is main justice.
Now, I was told I'd get a good cappuccino here.
Come in,
This is a fantastic cappuccino.
Miss Lang. And now, a robot.
Now, Mr. Kent,
We're done.
You should
We're
be-
done. We're
you
done.
should-
We're done. Come on. Ah, Jesus.
you need to stop, step out of that hospital right now, Mr. Kent. You keep on stealing all the evidence.
I do what I want, bitch.
R.I.P. Sheriff Ethan
Sheriff
and Sheriff
Ethan.
Nancy.
Sheriff Ethan and Nancy.
Bring some whoops in chat. Whoops. I don't know how to do it.
Another sheriff appeared in a filmed scene of the episode Tomb, but that scene was cut before the final edit of the episode. A deleted scene for this episode shows. Oh wow! Whoop 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 whoop. We got some whoop whoops in the chat. A deleted scene for this episode shows Kara performing a magician's act for the talent portion of the Miss Sweet Corn pageant,
dare they?
with Clark as a volunteer. Kara used her super speed to transition herself from behind a purple curtain to the back row of the audience, earning mass applause from the audience. I wonder why they cut that. That sounds great. Sounds fucking hilarious. Sounds great. I missed that. In another deleted scene, Chloe and Lana reunite. Why the fuck? I'm just, it's fine. It's fine. Why? They don't need to know.
Nah.
Bobby Moore says, cool Superman shirt. Hey, thanks.
Thanks, Bobby.
Got it on Amazon.com. It's this little website.
Amazon.com.
Is it Sprite.com? You can use the affiliate links
Yeah.
in the description or something. I don't know. Something. Tyler Crenshaw. Crenshaw is her last name, not Henshaw.
Crenshaw.
Hank Henshaw, Cyborg Superman.
Yeah.
Tyler Crenshaw is the lady in this episode. There you go. Tyler Crenshaw's freezing ability is similar to that of Sean Kelvin from Cool. Cuckoo. Do you remember that? Remember that episode? The only notable difference is that Tyler's abilities does not require extraction from a heat source.
Sources. Yeah.
Remember Lana and Clark were going to see the Foo Fighters? And then they never fucking played any Foo Fighters songs?
No, it's such bullcrap
fucking-
from that episode.
That was like episode 5.
Yeah. We're
God.
like, where is it?
God.
Where's the Foo Fighters song?
Oh, what a time to be alive. Agent Carter was first seen experimenting on Kara's ship in the previous episode, Kara. Lex mentions that he had been saved twice by Kent, referencing the Porsche accident in the episode Pilot.
It wasn't him, though.
What are you talking about?
Lex.
What?
Maggie needs to watch NCIS Tony and Ziva. Bro, DJ, I know Tony and Ziva. You don't tell me anything. I saw the what?
Who's Tony and Ziva?
From NCIS
Miami?
no, it's just normal NCIS.
CSI.
It's the one-
NCIS.
NCIS is the
SUV.
OG. SUV.
Clark trying what?
No, I was just saying, I'm trying to Clark didn't do that. He didn't save Lex.
He did save Lex.
No, he didn't.
Who did?
I'm covering.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That wasn't
Yeah,
Clark.
that wasn't Clark.
That deleted
bitch.
scene shows Kara is smart with using her powers as a magic trick. Hey, totally agree.
Yeah.
The only problem is it didn't happen. So it was erased from existence.
Yeah.
Maybe in another time and another place. Sandy
In
Patty.
another time, in another place.
So I'm waiting for another time.
All right, we're not doing that.
Clark trying to teach Kara how to control her abilities, namely her heat vision, is similar to Jonathan's lesson in the episode Heat. Funnily enough, Jonathan told him to always practice away from the barn. In this episode, he's teaching Kara in the barn.
Which is bad because that's where all the hay's at. It can be set on fire and the whole farm goes fucking flames, man.
Oh,
Wait,
shit. I have to
good job, Clark. Way to be a dad, Clark.
Way to be a fucking idiot, Clark.
In chat, let's see. Bobby Moore says, got a perfect show for y'all to watch. The Batman 2004 animated series.
The Batman.
The Batman?
The Batman.
The
right?
Batman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Sierra
I like
says,
the movie version.
excuse me.
What the fuck?
Matt,
Okay, sorry. It was Show Me Zoisite. And I was like, what the
you're on
hell?
Sailor Moon. I saw it pop up.
I was like,
Matt
what
Sierra
is
says,
happening?
Matt's saying SUV, even though that's Law and Order.
And it's SVU.
SUV.
4x4 Ford Ranger
4x4
Jeep truck.
Wrangler.
The Jeep truck.
Jeep. God, look at that thing's up.
H3. Although technically it was SVU, not SUV. Nailed it. I gotta keep letting the prompter go a little bit more because it's going a little slow. So
I'm trying to find some
sorry.
more stuff.
So I'm waiting for another time and another place where
we're killing DJ.
hopes and dreams are answered with one look at Jesus' face. You remember what we was talking about?
We gotta practice for this upcoming thing we're doing. We gotta practice to a track.
Or duet.
Yeah.
Or duet.
Or
at
duet.
someone's funeral.
Yeah. It's track. We'll get there. What the heck? It's not working. It's not working.
We'll go a cappella. It's
yeah,
fine. We
can
got
do
it.
We got it.
We
It's
got
track 5. Track 5.
it. That's right. We need the listen. Actually, can we get Miss Christian up here? We're gonna need her on the piano. Let's. I
Coke
think I'm
Zero or Pepsi Max with your pizza.
Coke Zero.
We're
all the
a
way.
Coke.
We are a
We're
Coke,
family. Yeah, we've been to the Coke factory.
Yeah, we did. All right. Clark trying to teach Kara how to control her abilities, namely her heat vision, is similar to Jonathan's lesson in heat. Funnily enough, Jonathan told him to always the barn. Likewise, the tantrum he pitches over Kara entering the beauty pageant when Kara blows up the watermelon is similar to those Jonathan pitched about Clark playing football.
Hot damn.
In addition, when Kara sees Jimmy at the corn festival taking pictures, her attraction to him begins to flare up at her heat vision. When Clark tells her this has happened to him before, he was referring to the occurrence in heat when his beautiful sex ed teacher, Desiree Adkins, enters the classroom, and Clark's eyes flare up and start a fire in the classroom because he was just jizzing all over the place. This was when he first developed his heat vision, called
Thus,
puberty.
starting, one of the many conversations about Tom Willing's crotch.
It's true.
Yes.
That was, yeah. Tom Welling nailed it. We have a short about it, but he nailed it. All right? He nailed it. This is the 16th episode in a row in which Clark wears his red jacket, blue shirt attire. This is the longest span of episodes he has worn this for. And this episode also marks the 61st appearance of Clark's red jacket and blue shirt outfit, which he wears frequently throughout the series.
Magnificent. Magnificent. Magnificent.
What are you doing over there? All right.
Drink half of this. I'm amped.
Let's get into the
Feel the caffeine through my body.
freak of the week. We just need to get you Mountain Dew every night. I think that because you're pretty awake, my lady. Get you some Mountain
There's
Dew.
a lot of added sugars in this.
Not like an added sugar. All right. The freak of the week this week is Carly Meadows, Tempest Drake, and Tyler Crenshaw, a.k.a. the Weather Girls. Weather. Say it. It's gonna rain.
It's gonna rain.
Nailed it. You fucking nailed it, Maggie. Super Podville podcast says, did you know that Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum have a podcast called Talkville?
Yeah, when we started this, they started the same week. And we're like,
It wasn't the same week. It was
like
close.
close.
Announced like I want to say a couple of weeks after we had started doing ours,
Yes.
but it was very close.
Yes.
And like when it finally did start, but we haven't listened to it because
No.
well, one, Maggie's not finished Smallville, so we don't want her to be Smallville.
I know, like a lot of the people that have been on the show have been on Talkville. Like I've seen pictures, but like we can't listen to it.
Yeah. And I also don't want what they say
To influence
our podcast. Yeah. So I'm waiting for both Talkville and Superman and Lois until after we finish our Smallville rewatch. And Superman and Lois is gonna be like 12 years old by that point.
Yeah.
But like, I really want to watch it, but I don't want to compare it to Smallville, you know, because I'll think it's better more than likely. Just at least special effects wise. Like at least special effects wise, it'll be better.
Bobby Moore asks, "What is your favorite scene for Batman Forever?" I know. It's anytime Val Kilmer does the lips.
I like where the big fucking bat is like, ah! I like that one. I want that. Everybody's always talking like, oh, release the Snyder cut, release the Air cut. I want to see the fucking Schumacher cut of Forever. All right, I want that shit more than anything.
I bet there's some booties in that one.
I bet there's fucking bat dicks. All right. The powers of the Weather Girls. Tyler could create and manipulate ice. Tempest could control the wind. And Carly could control heat and fire. The three girls have been best friends since before kindergarten that got caught in a thunderstorm during the 2005 meteor shower. It wasn't raining. How was they in a thunderstorm? It wasn't raining.
It was in a meteor storm.
They were in a thunderstorm. That doesn't make any sense.
What? I'm sorry.
I do.
I'm
I thought you said. I thought you was talking about Matt ZR.
Well, both of them.
Bat dicks.
Bat what?
Hey man, you ever seen a bat dick? His name's Robin. Dick Grayson, you fucking idiots.
You
Got
fell
him.
for it.
Fucking got him. No, I was talking about penises.
Yes,
just
you
to
were.
clarify.
You were. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, he's got pieces on the brain.
Obviously. All right. They have been known all over the Midwest to compete in various competitions like mud wrestling, ring girls at a prize spot.
Please. Please say mud wrestling again.
Mud wrestling.
Oh, man. You got me with that
good
southern jaw. Oh, yeah.
Hey, baby.
You'll get my
you want,
heat vision going.
You want to hop in the back of my Ford truck and watch some mud wrestling? Get a little mud on the tires. This barbecue staying in my white t-shirt. She was, give me that mini skirt. You're turning red. I think I made you blush, darling.
Got the Vegas.
All right.
We're killing
Oktoberfest.
vaudeville.
And let's see, from Oktoberfest, Still Valuables using their powers. Maggie.
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
we've not even. I didn't.
Oh
show
my
them.
God! Yeah, you guys show
There you
show
go.
her off. She
All right.
won.
She didn't win. Well, she won
Yeah.
the real thing,
Yeah.
not this. She lost this, obviously. So it's time to rank
Look
the
at her
freaks of the week.
slay. Look at that.
Look at the one in pink. She's
Just-
like
Ah.
mid.
Sneeze.
Oh.
I was trying to be kind to say mid sneeze, even though that was in the back of my mind. Mid O.
I mean, you ever watch the Big O? Well, this is the mid O. All right. All right. Sorry, that was
Oh
terrible.
my God, I can't breathe.
All right. Current ranking.
They look like the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh
alive.
my God.
Holy
They
crap.
do.
Yeah, they do. Except one of them should have been blue, but.
Actually, I really think we should try and track down the
No,
full.
please, God, no. I can't watch it.
I mean, but we could
There's
watch it
no
on
way.
Discord. We could watch it on Discord though.
Oh
Community
my
watch along.
God.
We all just cry.
We'll
and
just
laugh.
cry.
Laugh.
Cry.
Do a lot of stuff like drugs or something.
What?
I don't know.
Who the hell are
It's
you?
Discord, man.
Who are you?
You do whatever. It's Discord. All right, current ranking at number 1, Kara. Number 2, Bizarro. Maggie, where do you want to put the fucking Weather Girls at?
Number 2.
Number 2. Wait, no.
I'm joking. Number 3.
Wait, do you really want to put them above Bizarro?
No,
I'll hear the argument for it.
No, put 'em at number 3.
I mean, listen, if you want to do it for the meme of it, like, we can put them number 1 if you want.
No.
All right?
No.
You sure you want to go number 3? All right. The Weather Girls.
Right.
The Weather Girls girlies. All right, new ranking. Number 1, Kara. Number 2, Bizarro. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot.
I'm you, Clark, just a little more bizarre.
There you go. That's my bizarre impression.
Can I get a
Boop boop.
who the hell are you?
Hey, Lex, what's more important? Knowing I'm gonna black out. My name is Oliver Queen. And for 1,000 years, I've been in hell. And now I have been called returned as the emissary of hell. No, return with the one calling. Spider-Man. With one calling to be the mayor. I call it the shocker.
One in the pink. Wait. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's get to puberty, but the superpowers. Let's get out of here.
Yep. Big change.
Bingo.
All right. Clark uses the following abilities in this episode: heat vision, superhuman strength, and super speed. Kara uses the following abilities in this episode: heat vision, X-ray vision, super speed, superhuman strength, and flight? Because Clark's like, hey, no flights, no fucking tights. You bitch, listen, there's one way we do this.
I'm a girl, Clark. I can wear tights.
No, there's one rule we have
tights.
here in Smallville. No flights, no tights. All right? Listen, there's these two guys. All right?
And a girl in a pizza place.
This crazy old man told me. He said, one day, there's either going to be a wide-eyed old man or some punk kid coming asking about that almanac. And when they do, you put a bullet in their eyes. No flights, no tights, Maggie. Did they break the rule this week?
I don't recall Kara flying.
She did.
She did?
Well, kinda. She did like a flying kick kind of thing.
Oh,
Remember,
yeah.
she was like we didn't see the beginning of it.
No.
She's just like midair.
Yeah,
and
we're like, whoa.
backflips. You know?
Oh, shit.
And she's glowing. She
Yeah,
was also
she's
glowing.
Yeah. I was very confused about that.
Yeah. It's like she like powered up in like the DBZ universe. Not Super Saiyan.
No. She's getting
She
her
said-
energy levels
yeah.
up.
She's like, ah! That's the wrong button. She's like, ah! I'm gonna black out again.
Please don't.
All right, so she kind of flew though.
Yeah, she
I
kind
mean, she was.
They kind of broke it.
Yeah, they broke it. Yeah, they
Kinda,
broke it. Fuck
yeah.
them. They broke their own rules.
Yeah.
Let's get into drugs.
What's OxyContin?
All right. Kara blasted away the meteor. What? What? You did not just scream,
Yell
yell
on
on screen?
screen.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we always do, man.
Just there was one time I actually screamed so loud I pooped myself. It's just now. It was weird. I was hoping y'all couldn't hear it. You okay, Maggie?
I need to stop drinking this Mountain Dew.
Kara blasted
I'm never gonna go
away.
to sleep tonight.
Kara blasted away the meteor rocks with heat vision, showing yet another reaction different from previous episodes. In the episode Whisper, Clark's heat vision was reflected back onto him, and in Onyx, it caused the green kryptonite to turn black. However, in all three instances, the meteor rocks were in various states of refinery. In Whisper, it was a polished gemstone shot with short bursts. And in Onyx, it was a solid rock hit by a concentrated and focused blast. Here, pieces of. I thought that was it. Here is pieces of kryptonite in a larger piece of rock, making it likely that her heat vision primarily struck the rock rather than the kryptonite.
Good job, Matt.
Thanks. I don't know. Like remember that's what made Clark go blonde.
Yeah.
And then
That's what
in Onyx.
Beetleborgs, Onyx.
Right. Onyx was the one where Lex went bad, right?
I think.
With the black, or well, when he got split, when he was split in two. Yeah, because Crusade was
split in two.
Kara blasted Lex till he was split in two. Finger blasted.
His flavor blast.
Flavor blasted shit. Gush in your mouth.
Okay. Oh my god.
Let's get into That's Just Prime.
Well, that's just
Don't
fine.
you. DJ Not says you.
DJ Nut's like on my side, but then at the same time, I think he's disgusted by me.
All right. We got Kara and Clark.
Say hello to the next Miss Sweet Corn.
Listen, when I talked about fitting in, I was thinking of something with more clothes. This is definitely not blending in.
Oh, you mean undercover?
Yes, exactly. And this is not covered. Look, can you go change, please?
But
No!
Fun. You said now.
Well, this is Lana.
Oh,
do you want me to be
I'll
Lana?
be Lana.
Okay.
Well, I guess I don't have to ask you which side of the family you're from. Sweet cheese.
I fucking hated that. Guess I don't have, no, not you. Just Lana.
I know.
Like,
It's because they
yeah,
don't know how to write women.
You're right about that, Maggie. Shit. All right. We got Clark and Kara. I'll go first. It's all about control, which you don't have.
Me? Get back to me when you can fly, Earth Boy.
Special note here, Matt and Billy once worked on a movie called Earth Boys.
Wow. I love the fact that on the prompter, everybody, special note is in all caps.
That's right. Well, I wanted to make sure it was seen as not a line because I knew you would be reading as Kara, and I didn't want you to accidentally read that as Kara.
I should have read special note.
So when I say Matt and Billy,
That's his brother.
I am talking about me and my brother Billy,
Yeah.
who were both on this podcast once upon a time. But
20 years ago.
yeah. But so when we were children, when I say we worked on a movie, I mean we played outside.
And video.
No, we didn't even have the camera.
Oh, you didn't have the camera?
No, we would do this thing where like we'd act out the movie multiple times so that when we did get a camera, we'd be able to just do it.
Yeah.
And the idea was like something like the Earth had ended, or like there was like a nuclear war or something. I don't know, but like we were the last children.
Plus children
And, like,
on
our-
Earth.
Like our friend Johnny was there, not that Johnny,
No,
but the
different
other
Johnny.
And like I'm trying to remember, like I feel like because I was younger, obviously, and so like Billy and Johnny were like 12 or 13,
Yeah.
and so I was like 9.
Yeah.
And like they kept talking about like it was at these apartments that we lived at, and like a lot of the movie took place in the laundromat, and like that was gonna be like the vault that like we survived the nuclear blast in or something. I don't know, but like they kept talking about getting some girls and making out with them or something. I don't know, making out at the skate in something.
Super popular. We wish it was that, Johnny, but it's not.
That would be amazing if we were friends with Johnny
Johnny's
Knoxville.
grown up.
I mean, we did stupid shit like Johnny Knoxville, but no, the movie was terrible, and it was never made, and it was fictitious. So there you go.
Good job.
All right, we got Lex and Kara. Do you want to be Lex or
I'll
Kara?
be Kara.
You sure?
Yeah.
You can be Lex if you want. I can be Kara.
I want to be Lex.
Okay. I figured you would.
Even though I'll probably start hating him again and again. Twice I've been pulled back from the brink of death, and both times it was by the member of the Kent family. I'm not a man who believes in coincidences. Sooner or later, I'll find out the truth. Are you a savior or are you a warning? Jesus, could that take any longer? Jeez.
I thought there was more, but there's not. I thought Kara showed up, but she doesn't. So.
Crap, what was that I used to quote all the time?
Oh, you know it. Dad,
Dad?
you have no idea.
Yeah, oh. Dad, you have no idea what I'm capable of.
Remember anytime when we would do the entire
yes,
plot of the episode?
Would act it out.
And we would anytime there was a location, you had a thing.
Oh yeah.
Like the Talon. Do you remember what the Talon? Yeah. And then now we head over to Lex's mansion.
Oh, Dad, you have no idea what I'm capable of.
Now we're at the Kent barn. Yeah.
Moo.
Over at Smallville High.
Oh.
I can't believe you actually remember these.
Good morning. Good morning, Smallville High. This is the morning announcements. For lunch today, there is barbecue sandwich with salad, fruit, and milk.
All right, we're done. Let's get into DCU References, part of Beer Universe. You just don't know it yet.
You become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
Man, talking about a walk down memory lane.
Fury out.
Oh, hey, good job. The title Fierce is probably cross-promotion for fellow CW show America's Next Top Model, supermodel Tyra Banks, who hosted the show, frequently exhorted her models to be fierce as they battled. What's it, battles?
Battled.
As they battled through a modeling competition. Similarly, Kara and the other girls in the pageant are in a competition to win the Miss Sweet Corn crown. Tyler, one of the Weather Girls, was played by the winner of the 3rd season of America's Next Top Model, Eva Pigford.
Oh, Burst, you was way off on that last name, man.
I don't remember. It's very possible I was wrong, just to be clear. Being an all-female trio of villains, the Weather Girls carry similarities to the Moon Dancers, an all-female trio of Superman and Batman villains who first appeared in World's Finest number 295 from September 1983. Notable similarity between the two female trios is that they both include a cryokinetic black woman, New Moon, and Tyler Crenshaw.
Hey.
It is unknown if Tyler Crenshaw is the woman who ends up becoming New Moon. New Moon's real name and origin are never revealed in the comics.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, New Moon was actually when Jacob became the wolf for the first time. One of the beauty contestants is named Cindy Walker. In the 1989 Batman movie, there's a model named Candy Walker.
Or Candy Walker, yeah,
Wait.
because...
So is it her daughter?
I don't know. I don't think it should. Golly, excuse you.
I'm so sorry.
That's when the Jack Nicholson's Joker starts like gassing people and like killing them. And so he has that moment. He's like, "What do you think about that, Cindy? Look at Cindy's smile. She's always smiling."
Does it say Cindy or Candy?
It's supposed to be Cindy because I know for a fact he said Cindy. I'm pretty certain.
So this is just wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's right, but
right.
The paste on Candy was wrong.
Yeah.
Got it. Hey, good job.
I'm pretty
man.
certain it is.
No, you know what? Fuck the prompter. You're right. Whether you're right or wrong, you're right. And you're right. And when you're right, you're right. And you are right. In Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, the first time Clark takes Lois to Smallville, the Corn Festival is underway.
I would love to go to the Corn Festival.
The Corn Festival of Smallville?
Yes.
The festival? The festival? The Corn Festival? That's awful.
Yes, it is.
Also, fuck Dean Cain. Obviously, just throwing that out there again. Jimmy, what?
It took me a second. I thought you were
talking about Lois and Clark.
Yeah, because in my brain,
Yeah.
I registered as that as the animated series.
Oh, I mean that's
That's what I was saying. I was like, oh, that's great.
Tim Daly, the cool guy from Wings.
So cool.
Jimmy is frozen almost to death in this episode. Aaron Ashmore's twin brother, Sean Ashmore, is known for his portrayal as Bobby Drake, the Iceman, in the X-Men films. Now, McFly. Grant warns Lois. I forgot Grant. Grant exists in this. I forgot Grant is in this. This is a fun story, Maggie. This is a fun story here for you. Just so you know. No, you're fine. Hey.
I'm listening.
Grant warns Lois that the Daily Planet will not pay for a Judas Priest reunion, an English heavy metal band, in Madison Square Garden, the famed massive arena in Manhattan, New York City. In reality, Judas Priest, which had been reunited for years by 2007, has been banned from Madison Square Garden since 1984 after a riot during one of their concerts, which ended up causing over $250,000 worth of the damages to the building. Furthermore, bet you thought that was all there was about Judas Priest in this movie, but guess what? There's more. Furthermore, during the filming of Superman the movie at Pinewood Studios, Judas Priest were using another soundstage at the studio. One day, Priest frontman Rob Halford had a peek at the soundstage used by the Superman movie. At this time, the crew on the Superman were preparing for the famous helicopter rescue scene. When Halford headed back to their own soundstage, a large man in a fur coat over a Superman suit came towards him. It was Christopher Reeve. Halford said hello to Reeve and began talking to him. When Halford told him that he was in a band called Judas Priest, Reeve wished him good luck and then headed back to the set to rescue Lois Lane. I like to think that he heard the name Judas Priest and like, I'll see you later.
Good luck, guys.
Like, I know none of that really has anything to do with this episode, but
that's a lot of links to Judas Priest.
You know, hey. Just like Judas Priest.
The Oracle has clarified that it looked on Smallville fandom and it does say Cindy Walker.
Cindy Walker is the person from Batman
89
or the model from the episode. Because if they're saying the model from the episode, yes. But I copy and paste it. And now, granted, don't get me wrong, Google Forms may have seen Cindy and was like, nope, it's Candy. And changed it. That's very possible. My iPad does weird shit sometimes. So,
or she's in relation to John Walker.
Wonder if either of them are relation to Christopher Walken. Oh man, I have a horrible joke.
Oh no.
It has to do. Nah, I can't. I'm not gonna do it here.
The
model, but I can actually look into the movie. No, you don't have to do that.
No.
It's fine. You're totally fine, bro. No worries. Kara and Jimmy's mutual attraction in this episode reflects a similar flirtation between Supergirl and Jimmy in the Silver Age comic books. That flirtation culminated in an imaginary story, the term used to describe a comic story that wasn't a part of the main comics continuity, commonly known today as Elseworlds, where Jimmy and Kara were married.
Oh.
But of course, that was not in this episode.
No.
Or is it, Maggie? It's not.
Let's
get into the Talon mix. Remy Zero!
Hey, I like these guys. Yeah. Remy Zero!
Shut up, Pete!
Jesus.
We're trying to enjoy Homecoming.
Oh, yeah. No, it's the spring formal.
We're trying to enjoy spring formal. Bitch.
From the episode Tempest.
Yeah. Tempest Drake.
Think about it. East Side Glamour Queen by Boink. There's a band called Boink. We need to look them up.
Boinkers. Boinkers.
Mindful of Daggers by Juliet and the Legs. Baby Blue by Horny. Oh wait, no.
Oh my god, is this playlist real?
Sorry, it's Homie. H-O-M-Y. Homie.
It looks like horny.
It does look like horny when you put an R and an N next to each other. It's crazy. Bomb by Boink. Again, Boink making their second appearance in the episode.
Boinkers.
Gained the World by Morchiba. featuring Manda Zamolo.
Super Podville enjoyed Blinkers.
Blinkers. All right, let's get into the countdown. Nope. It's time for the countdown to Superman. 9 weeks until Superman returns to cinemas. Everybody.
So David Corn Sweat.
I see where you're going with this. David Corn Sweat.
Corn Festival.
Corn Festival. The David Corn Festival. Little Miss Sweet David Corn. I like it. I say they do it.
Corn Queen.
I say this is what we do. We have a David Corn Queen crown. Ice clown where it loses town crown.
I see where you go.
Well, yeah. David Corn.
Sly bitch.
God. David, what's this? All these puns are so corny. Next time on Smallville.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
The movie is apparently... dang it.
Candy girl, I'm my world. It's okay, Maggie. Maybe it's one of those
Mandela effects?
Yeah, Mandela. Jason Mandela.
I thought you guys were going to say David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff. Hey, don't hassle the Hoff. All right. Rolling down the snow with a proton yoder.
Oh my God.
I have no idea what he said. I've forgotten all those words.
Yes, it's been so long for the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What a great music video. I love it, man. James Gunn is going to do so good with Superman. I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful. Did I do the next time already?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Next time on Smallville, Season 7, Episode 4, Cure.
I don't care. Do they sing that?
Tuesdays.
And Wednesday to Thursday, I'm home Tuesday. But Friday, I'm in love. There it is. Maggie based solely. What?
It's band manager, Matt.
Yeah, band manager.
He has no clue.
Sunday always comes too soon. It's Maggie, based solely off the title and the fact that fucking goddamn Dean Cain is in this shit.
Sweet
What
Jesus.
do you think the plot of Season 7, Episode 4, Cure? What do you think the plot is?
We're going to find the cure to kill Dean Cain.
You're okay. Oddly enough, you're not that far off.
What?
I mean, like, killing Dean Cain is not the plot. Is not the plot. Obviously,
is it the cure to get rid of him?
I'm gonna no. I don't know what the cure is, except for a British band.
Yeah.
But I forget what the cure is for this. But Dean Cain plays a character who is an original character. Okay. However, the character, Matt ZR, help me out here. Did they ever officially say that he was going to be that character, but they couldn't get it signed off on? Or is it more just like we all are theorizing that he was going to be that character since that character is so similar to the character? I know I just said character like 75 times. I hope you get what I'm saying.
Character.
Because the character he plays. All right, Maggie. The character he plays in this episode is very, very, very similar to another character in the DC comics, but it is technically an original character in Smallville because it's because the writer of the Smallville season 11 comic said, yes, thank you. That's right. I thought we had talked about it. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell you.
Oh, God.
The character who he originally was supposed to be is Vandal Savage.
Ah.
Do you know who Vandal Savage is? Kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
He's which I know we didn't watch much of Legends of Tomorrow, but he's the guy that is like immortal.
Yeah.
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 Young Justice, he was in quite a bit of that.
Yes.
But yeah. So he's similar to that. Like he's very much Vandal Savage, but he's not Vandal Savage because they like didn't
13
him
times
the
you
name.
said character. Damn,
Hey,
Smallville.
13th
super,
times
super
the
popular.
charm, you know? Did I say charm? Tom? I have no idea what I said. Anyway, so yeah. So you talking about the death is the cure, the death of Dean Cain, the fact that he's kind of immortal. Like that's, yeah. And I'll just be honest, it's not a great episode. You know what I remember most about this episode?
What?
Coming up is that I didn't watch it live as it aired because me and Billy, it was like the last time I ever recorded a VHS tape. Okay.
Oh man.
I had to set a timer to record it on VHS. And like I even had a DVD recorder by this time. But like I was like, well, I don't want to waste the DVD on this. So
I wasted a
I set a VHS tape.
You know, this VHS
And,
tape's not going to take up this much room.
And so like I recorded it in the office back to back. Because like me and Billy went and watched, or we were going to what was it, a haunted corn maze. Yeah, and it was just me and Billy. Like we didn't go with anybody else. We were just a couple of fat guys running away from these chainsaws, right? And like Billy at one point, swear to God, Billy pushes me on the ground so that he can get away faster. Okay, and like.
Gotta love those older brothers.
And so, like, when it ended, we were like, well, that was fun. But, like, I want to do something else. And so we went and watched 30 Days a Night. Yeah. And there was this guy. Sorry, I'm ending the podcast, I promise. Okay. I'm getting the music started. There was this guy in the theater that, like, Billy claims that, or was that The Grudge? I don't know. Billy claims there was this really obnoxious guy. Okay. That he was being, like, awful. I don't remember that. Okay. I remember that there was a guy that kind of maybe did something, like maybe said something, or I don't know, but like it was enough to be like a little bit annoying. But like the way Billy tells it, this dude was like jumping up and down saying like the Pledge of Allegiance or some shit during the movie, right?
Yeah.
So all I remember is we're at Tinseltown and me and Billy are sitting there and there's this other guy. Like, I guess it's me, Billy, and then there's this other guy, like maybe 2 or 3 seats down. And this guy in front of us, I think he just had his phone. Yeah. Like, you know. But the guy next to us goes, like, leans over to Billy and is like, hey, is that getting on your nerves? And we're like, yeah, I guess. The guy leans over the chair to him and says, put that fucking flashlight away or I'll put it up your ass.
Oh my God.
And then leaves. Like, leaves the theater. He goes, and like the way the theater is set up is like one side starts at the bottom, but like you can enter from the top on the other side. And so like he comes out, says it to the guy, leaves, and then like a minute later he enters back from the top. So it's like he didn't want the guy to see him, but he just sits back down, you know. And and then we watched 30 Days a Night, and it was great. It was a great movie.
Billy, I believe you that he was really loud.
He may have been. I don't know. But
oh my God, DJ Not says.
Yeah, it was fun. But now you know why when we were watching Mary Poppins Returns, I was like, fucking lady, get your child, lady.
Well, that was a little bit different though.
Yeah, I mean, she had just a fucking
child.
baby. Tripping over people's feet
eating
and shit off the
crap
floor.
off the floor.
She's just sitting there on her goddamn iPhone, and it's Christmas, and I'm like, bitch,
my brother's in.
God.
Why do I keep thinking Billy Loomis every time you say Billy?
Oh my God, Billy would love that. Billy loves Scream.
Yes.
Billy is basically me, but older and better. Curlier and beardier. Yeah, he's got a big beard, big old beardy. Yeah. He was in season 5, episode 3 of the Smallville podcast that we do. If you want to know more about Billy.
And he completely forgot.
He did forget. Well, he had it down for like I think the next day.
Yeah.
Because he listens to it on Wednesdays,
so he thought,
not thinking we did them live on Tuesdays. So anyway, love you, Billy.
And he shows up, he's like, I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, we made it. He
Yeah.
made it.
Yeah.
Anyway, everybody, that's going to wrap it up for us. Doinkers. Boinkers. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, everybody. Of course, we'll be back again tomorrow night with another episode of Digimon and Sailor Moon. And of course, 1 week from tonight, we'll be back with another episode of Smallville. But that is going to wrap it up for us. As always, special thank you to Basilius of Stupidonia and Lady Hikari for being our Patreon producers for the month. We greatly appreciate you both. If you'd like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome, or you can become a member right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Get your name listed in every episode, get access to Discord watch-alongs and all the kinds of fun stuff. If you're not in the Discord, head over to the Discord. It's in the pinned comment of this very live stream and in the description, which I have updated now to have the actual link that works. So thank you, Matt ZR, for pointing that out again. Mandark. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. And as always,
have a hopefully awesome day.
Goodbye.